Hey, there we go. It's a new week. Tuesday. Yesterday was Labor Day, so I didn't have a stream. But this weekend, I have been working really hard. So, where to start and what should we do? What should we do today? So, let's just hop in. Now, at the end of last stream, we were working on putting together the coinage, the coin system. And I just built like the first one for sure. And how it's going to active properties switch on and off as they're collected. Right now I have it set up so that there should be 8. And I might need to fix it just a little bit, because I think we lose them sometimes when they get collected too quickly together. So I'll just have to put together some sort of spawning system instead of it happening immediately after. It'll be some sort of system that can roll and have a memory so that it just rolls as many as it needs to. Like maybe one coin spawns every 15 seconds or 30 seconds or 1 minute. And so I'll probably need to build some sort of system that just rolls the next coin and keeps it in memory until it's time for it to spawn. And then I'll just like queue up, I guess. So I did 8 of those systems, 8 coins to finish the thought. There's 8 different spots that all of them can spawn. And I changed the... Hey Payne, thanks for lurking. Do you like my ping tuber? It takes a little while to get used to. So I changed the gold coins to 10, the bronze coins to 1, and the silver ones to 5. So it's a lot harder to accumulate currency. The currency is what's going to be persistent. So hopefully it doesn't bug out, but that's like what you can come in and grind for. Start earning catwalk credit. Aw. 14 months, that's sick. Thanks, Payne. Appreciate it. I'd hang out in your stream. It's okay if you don't want to stream, though. I do have a new computer coming soon. Hasn't been fulfilled and sent out yet, but I can't wait. I'm really excited. It's a powerful computer. Got my house all clean in preparation for it. Just waiting to install it. But this is what I've been working on this weekend a lot. It's a slot machine. And you can see the HUD on the bottom. It's kind of hard to see because everything's white right now. But when on the bottom, it says R0, R1, and R2. And then the last payout. And active slot, true, false. That's for me to see if the slot machine is turned on or turned off. It gets turned off when the machine is rolling. And then you have your bet at the top, which is minimum bet of 10 right now, but I think I'm going to change it to 1. And then there's going to be, so we're going to make assets that show this stuff, but there's going to be a spot here that increases your bet incrementally by 1. So that's set at 10 right now. So we went up to 40, 50, and then we can like times 2 the bet, which should put it to 100. And that could go up, it'll go to 120. Because this doesn't increase the incremental. So I should have that increase the incremental. I don't know. I'm trying to give people full control over the betting, but it's a little more complicated. So I'll just have to keep on thinking about that. But anyway, it works for the most part. So current bet 218. Let's go ahead and bet everything I've got on the slots. That's going to roll on the bottom. First number gets decided, then the second, and then the third. I didn't win anything because I didn't get a pair, a 3 of a kind, or 777s. And I did test all that stuff out. It's all working really good. I got it working finally. Let's give myself some more catwalks. So you can get catwalks by collecting these coins, which aren't just going to be on the sledge. They're going to be like spaced out throughout the parkour side of the stairs. So there's the easy stairs, and then this side's probably going to be the parkour side. And those coins will be positioned throughout the parkour side. And they'll spawn randomly in 8 different spots. And they can be bronze, silver, or gold. How else can you get coins right now? Catwalk credits, I mean. Right now I have 54. I also set up a crowd event so you could do dances. And the idea is we're going to put a jukebox over here that has like different dances prepared with different songs. And the idea will be somebody can buy songs for catwalk. And then if you successfully dance the song, you can get paid catwalk. Everybody on the dance floor, or maybe even just everybody on the entire map. So I'm just doing this dance right now. This is going to pay me 100 catwalk. Oh, another way you can get paid catwalk is by just existing on the map. I pay people 10 catwalk every 60 seconds right now. And then there's a gift bag timer at the bottom, which there's 2 minutes left on the cooldown. So every 10 minutes you get just like paid also another amount of random catwalk for free. But we are back at the slot machine, so I could do something like reset my bet, and that's going to take me down to 10 again. And let's just bet some 10s so we can see it working. So on the bottom's the reel. I don't have any animations on the actual asset yet, but the slots actually happen on the heads up display on the bottom. So I'll interact with it. We have a 2, a 5, and a 6. That's not a winner. 5, 9, 2. I'm just going to mash on this, and we're going to spend 10 catwalks at a time. Another loser. Oh, geez. Okay. We got a pair at least. So since my bet was 10, I got 30 paid out for that one. Looking for a 3 of a kind. Oh, we got a pair. Nothing. And yes, so this is the slot machine. I'm not having any. Oh, 777s! Holy shit, I got 777s on stream. Let's go. So I got 200 catwalk for paying 10. Boom. That's the grand prize right there. So if I had a bigger bet, just your bet times 20. Boom. Rich. Let's see. So the gift bag is ready. Did that even tell me what I got? I think it might have been just 100. But it's not, I don't have banners telling me how much I got paid. Alright, so let's go make a big bet. Oops, I can just cheat right now. Best way is probably just use the elevator. Here, boom. Alright, so let's times 10 the bet. So now we're at 100. Now we're at 200. And if I go up, it should be 400. Let's do that. Let's do a 400. Oh, it's all gone again. So if I try to bet up, it'll just take me to max bet. Well, bet. 9-9. All right. Let's max bet. 132. Oh. But yeah, super easy. If anybody's interested, I mean, it wasn't super easy to put together. I'm not going to lie to you. It was a simple concept, but it took me, you know, like more than 10 hours to put together. But it's a simple idea, and if anybody's interested in having a slot machine like that in your experience, we can go through putting it together. Mostly I can just like give you the rules even too, because it's super simple with Logic Board Pro. So today we're going to work on setting up the animations, and what's cool about the newest iterations of GameMaker is they've made it possible. I hope it stays possible, but they've made it possible for you to show people things on their local system in a multiplayer setting, in a synced setting. So what does that mean? That means that, let's say there's like 10 people up here by the slot machine all playing the slots. They're all interacting with the same button. They're all interacting with the same button, but they all see their own animations. They're all getting their own sounds. They're all getting their own variables because they're all player variables. So they're all getting their own interactions in the same spot. Very cool. I hope it holds up well and we can put it together pretty easily. And I'll show you how to do that right now. Just a second, I have some notifications on my work computer. Don't want to get in trouble. Okay, cool. So let's do another max bet. We have 186. Let it ride, baby. 2, 0, 9. Nothing. Roxy's been putting together the NFT display areas, which we'll be working on next. There's going to be 4 contestants, so there's 4 spots. You can make up to 6 things for your outfit. That being head, chest, arms, legs, left hand, right hand. But left hand and right hand are optional. You don't have to make them. What else haven't we shown off yet? I mean, it's been a while since we've shown off the whole thing. I mean, since I've gone this extensively into showing things off. This is where you spawn in and you get your first HUD here, where on the left you can see the catwalk credits, the catwalk credit timer, which shows you that every minute you're going to get paid. And I might take these off. You might not need to see these. There's a gift bag timer, so every 10 minutes you get to interact with the gift bag, which I've done that once so far. It's over here. It's not painted yet. And then if you're actually in the show, you're going to have an NFT that gets you down here. And you just have to interact with whatever thing that you are. So if you're judge 1, you go in there. If you're judge 2, 3, and then, so there's can be 3 judges. And then artist 1, 2, 3, and 4, because there can be 4 artists. And then also the model, if there's going to be a model for the artist. And what does this do? This gives people on the map a specific tag, and it gives them a specific variable. So that allows me to have pretty cool logic happen up here, because I'm going to be like controlling a live show with buttons and such. So since I'm judge 1, at some point I'm going to introduce judge 1 to the audience or the show. And so it'd be like, judge 1 to the catwalk. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm judge 1. Let's go, crowd, let's go. And then I will be pushing judge 1 to the booth now. And then judge 1 would get teleported to the booth. And you just go through everybody. So we would like to distribute NFTs to gate the people that are actually in these positions for the 6 main shows. And then there's an elevator that goes up here behind the artists, and you can vote. I don't have any catwalks right now. I'm poor. I lost them all. But you can see there's numbers on the other side, and that's where there's an actual in-game leaderboard that will populate as the experience goes on. And that's for the live shows. So a lot of what has to do with this experience is live ops. And hopefully I can incorporate a lot of not live stuff too. And that's where like preserving the currency variables and stuff, that's where that comes in. So Nazman, thanks for the lurk. 4 p.m. ZG. I'm parked in Booty Bay, so kind of want to just wait for this bag timer to see if it's a big one. $20 seconds. And then we'll get working on some logic for the slot machine. Gift bag ready. Go get your gift. I don't have the banner set up for this yet, but boom, it was 100. You can cheat and fly around. So, yeah, the HUDs up here are broken, I think. Oh no, I can see the catwalks now. So if I buy this, oh yeah, the interaction's too high. I think, oh, that one worked. Gem's not working. Maybe I can't reach it. Weird. I'll have to check that out. But it's working for Prism. Not enough catwalk. So it's can be pretty expensive. I'm at 0 catwalk roads. But I bought, there's audience voting as well in the bottom. The numbers are out of order, but I bought it. So presumably while the audience is hanging out and watching the show, they can use their catwalk to give their artists that they want to choose like 1/10 of a point every time they buy one, and they can get pretty expensive. So yeah. We'll have to really just like test it one of these days and make a note. So, but yeah, the HUD's up there. I still have 158. I just didn't have enough to buy the next 10th. All right, let's do one more slot before I leave. Bet it all. Current bet, 186. So if you try to bet with a bet that's too high, it just won't work. I don't have the banner set up yet. But 158. 0, 8, 1. Big losers right now. Big loser. Let's see. I can probably show or just like talk through the slot machine logic really quick while we're talking about it. Just for it to be in the stream. So let me pull up Logic Board Pro. I think it should still be in memory. The last one I was working on. There were some little mistakes. There might be one mistake here. Wait, where was the mistake? It was... right here. This is it. This should be 1, and this should be 2. I did change the messages up a little bit, I think, but this is pretty much it. So let's just run through this really quick, just for the sake of understanding the slot machine. And yeah, this is really cool. This is something that I can just send you, and all the rules are done for you. It took a really... Hey, VBox, thanks for dropping into chat. It took a really long time for my GameMaker to load up, but eventually it did load up. Been running around in there. But I think it loaded for like 5 minutes. Hope you're doing really good. I do appreciate everybody dropping into chat. It does mean a lot. Okay, so this button right here sends out the message, check slots. Sending it to the rules, and since it's a button, you can only push it every 1 second. Somebody can only push it every 1 second. It's like a global cooldown of 1 second. And so people could mash on it and try to pull it first, potentially. Which I could probably change it to a speaker. It doesn't matter anyway because I have a true false in the rules already. So if that becomes a problem, we could probably just change this to a speaker. I didn't really want to go into those rules. So that's where check slots comes from. And then everything pretty much happens in the rules. I set up a true false so that while the slot machine is doing its thing, you can't ask the slot machine to roll again until it's done. So I just made a true and a false, which I haven't done a banner for this yet, but you just have to plug banners in, or when you want to give the player information, or a pop-up if you want to do a pop-up. Pop-ups are very disruptive to game flow though, so be careful with pop-ups. I would use pop-up more as like a main tutorial or something. But if it is false, if the slot machine is ready to use, then I need to make sure they have enough catwalks, have enough currency to actually make the bet. So that's what we're doing here. Either you can pay it, or no, you don't have enough money to pay it. If you can pay it, I'm going to take out your bet. I'm going to subtract your bet from your catwalks. So you were bet. And then I send out this clean message. And also that pay message turns it off by making the slot active. True, yes. The slot machine is now active. That's true. I think I just go in some stuff here to make sure that I multiply these things by 0 to make them 0. And I don't use the edit value because I can't send a message after. So I'm using this math rule to clean the first reel, the second reel, the third reel, and the last payout to make sure I don't pay somebody what I shouldn't. I don't know if I need to do this part actually. But I'm going to leave it there for sure. It's just confusing because last payout gets erased at the beginning of each roll. So I'll probably just call it the payout in the HUD instead of last payout. But yeah, then after these rules, I get this message, check slots RNG. And that goes ahead and it starts the process of rolling all those numbers on the bottom. So we're going to roll an RNG. And then I just use these messages to get everything falling in order as dominoes. The way I get the numbers to like run up, and the first one to stop, and then the second one to stop, and then the third one to stop, is I just add one. I keep rolling it, and I add one. And I roll it again, and I add one. And I have the first number stop at 10 rolls. And I have the second number stop at 15 rolls. And I have the third number stop at 20 rolls. And so after they just get there, they record their number. And the one that rolls 20 times starts the process of checking the numbers. So first thing I'm going to check for is the 777. So it says, is the first real equal to 7? Or is it not equal to 7? If it is, then it's going to check the next one and the next one, and it's going to eventually say, you're a winner for 7s. Or if it's not at any time, it falls down to the next check. What's the next check? I check for 3 of a kind. Is real 0 equal to real 1 or not? And if it is, then is real 1 equal to real 2? And if it is, you're a winner, but if not, it falls down to the pair. And then it says, is real 0 equal to real 1? Is real 1 equal to real 2? Is real 0 equal to real 2? And if not, it falls out and you're a loser. Or if any of these are true, then it's a winner. I don't have the winner and loser part in this, I don't think. But that's just a really down dirty thing. If people are interested in this logic, I can create like a better tutorial full package thing. Cool. I like when I clap, the clap comes out of my ping tuber's mouth. Okay. SP message soundboard. I think I'm just going to keep the SP messages and stuff actually next to the logic that I'm working through, so it makes sense. And I'm not just trying to think of the messages. So I'm on this board. Thanks, VBox. It's taken me a little while to get used to. So let's just send out the single player messages for the slot machine right now. Not like the bet increasing or anything. Let's just think about the slot machine. So when you put in the bet, you're going to pull the lever and it's going to spin. And then there's going to be 3 sevens, a 3 of a kind, or a pair, or a loser. So we need those messages. When those messages happen in the system already, they also need to have a single player counterpart. And what do I mean by a single player message? There's this rule in here where there's an event. You can send messages to SP actors. So this is the magical rule. These things don't do anything for you with collision. So if you want it to be like a thing that creates like a door or something, or just like blocks people out, that's generally not what this is for, because plants don't work like that, yada yada yada. But what this is really good for is, and hopefully this still works really good, I think it's worked, Rexy and I have tested a little bit, but for sending visual effects, sounds, animations to people's local client in a synced environment. So this will be a really good test in the new GameMaker and such. So the first message that comes out here for sure is this pay, or when we're paying. So when we get this check slots pay, which is already on the player needed side of things, so whatever kind of magical coding happens, it already knows the player that has this. We don't have to worry about any of that because it's already in the game. Then they're going to get this SP message, and I'm just going to keep the message the same. Check slots dot pay, and then I'm just going to go dot SP at the end of it. That's usually how I do it. Okay. Let's see if I can just think them up off the top of my head. So the most common thing that happens next is it's a loser, which the last thing we check for is the pair. So it's like check slots dot pair. No. Is it check pair dot RNG slots check pair? No. That's really a long message just to say SP. But that's the message that means that we aren't a winner. So let's say check slots dot loser dot SP. Now there is the 777's winner, which is RNG dot slots dot check dot 777 dot yes. Nice. Check slots dot 777 dot SP. Then there's also 3 of a kind dot yes, which is a much easier way to pull up the message. And we're gonna go check dot slots dot 3 kind dot SP. Oh, and then I need the pair winner. It's like I'm missing one. So we have pair no, which is the loser, and we're going to have pair yes. Check slots dot pair dot SP. Okay. I'm not 100% sure on the bet increasing and decreasing system yet, but it would be cool to have like sound effects and VFX go off when you increase and decrease your bet as well. But I think this is all we need for the slots. No, Roxy doesn't have the animations completed yet, but we can still he did like do the first and the last keyframe, so the animations are in the asset, so we can set it up. So this one that you can still see is going to have the animations on it, and it's going to have a local animation. So what do I mean by that? So if I type in animated decoration, there's a local version and there's a synced version. For this, we want local because I only want the person that wins 777s or wins anything to see the celebration. I don't want anybody else to see other people's wins. All right, so play condition. Right now I have it set up to start on idle. So set the default animation, starts at idle. Animation for spin. We're gonna play on receive a message. Pay.sp. It's interruptible true. Infinite loop false. It'd be really cool if we could duplicate these elements, but I'm gonna add another one. Infinite loop false, interruptible true. 777 winner, we'll just go in order. On receive message, 777.sp. And so on and so forth. So I don't think I need any messages at the start or end of things to interrupt other things. All the messages will be coming right out of the rules. We have a loser, which is loser.sp. Interruptible true, infinite loop off. Just have to remember to do that every time. Boom. Boom. We have 3 of a kind left. Triple winner. Roxy calls it. Three kind dot sp. Pair. Oh, SP. Cool. So the animations aren't done yet, but we can do something with sounds and visual effects for now. So let's use logic assets for now. You can always replace them. but they're fine. Let's just start playing with these up on top like this. I'll say that this is slots logic VFX dot 0. And this is going to be some sort of visual effect for something, which is local. And we'll duplicate this. This is just the easiest way to do it. Everything is its own thing. Slots logic sound. And this will be some sort of sound. Local. Alright, let's give it a save. Now I already have those SP messages going into the single player animation, the local animation. Now I'm going to use those single player messages to also go into visual effect and also go into a sound. So I'm not sure what to use. Let's say that the first thing that we're going to do is for the loser. Or even while it's spinning, that might be too much. For now, let's just do animations at the end, or visual effects at the end, I mean. What's incoming? Or a circle. Something. Stunned is actually kind of funny for loser if we can. There's nothing I can do to it. If I could just make the global cooldown or the global scale of it a little bigger. It doesn't seem that I can adjust this one at all. It'd be easier to... Oh, thanks Roxy for the follow. Do you want to hop on the call? No, you didn't. I don't really know what to use. What's a glitch? Oh, it's pretty cool. Honestly. Super cool. I wonder if it really messes with it like that in the game. That's super cool. I don't want to use a bunch of rotates. Especially if we're going to use rotate on all the gear. If that's what you mean. Oh, I let you into the sound a little late. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
That's how
What's up?
Roxy answers the phone. And then he comes in talking like a little mouse after that.
Yeah. Hello. What's up?
Oh, nothing. I just monologued to the stream, really, talking about everything in case you wanted to use it for an
Wait.
update. This is pretty cool, dude. This glitch feature.
Yeah. You should close GameMaker. There is an update that I said of that machine.
You added some
Which,
animations.
yeah, just one animation, the spinning one.
It should work. I set it up.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Roxy gonna give me a heart attack. I know, B. That's how he answers his phone. Tell me about it.
Always. Well, not always, right?
Not always.
When I remember to do it. I have a new ID.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks. It was a lot of babies taking a new ID for them first time.
A lot of babies in front of you in line.
Yeah.
The
Maybe
slot
with their
machine looks a
parents.
little different.
Well, I think that I
Let's go.
think that
Slot machine looks a little different.
if the spinning doesn't work, I think that you have to close and open again.
I've never seen that glitch thing before. That's pretty cool. I don't have any catwalks to pay it.
Go get some. No, you have to close GameMaker. All the other animations are fine.
I actually have to close it all the way down.
Yeah, because I suppose that
All right, betting 10.
when
Nothing happened.
well, when your add or update a new animation,
I
it
got a
happens.
winner. All right, I'll just Alt F4
I feel
this.
like that. You should. Hello, Cyber Dragon.
Hey, Cyber Dragon. Thanks for dropping into chat.
The Cyber Dragons keep streaming with Cypher? Do you remember
Drops in
something?
every. I think he's got a new one. Little do you know, this
Oh,
is this is actually my AI. I'm not even here.
oh, you should say that I am your AI, and people can ask me to do whatever they want on chat. Just exclamation point,
Yeah,
Roxy.
it's really just Roxy here, and I'm just an AI programmed by Fred.
Yeah.
You've been having troubles with some actor property switcher. That's annoying. Not surprising though.
You know how to get the mirror VFX or glass VFX?
I didn't know there was such a thing. Do you mean the wall?
The wall?
Mm-hmm. The wall is
What
pretty
is?
cool. The wall is a new thing.
I want to see it.
I can show you.
I was trying to look it on. I mean, just type in glass
Oh,
or
looks so
mirror
much
on
better.
VFX. Yeah, go spin it. Go spin that thing.
Okay. I'm really looking forward to getting my new computer so I can stream much more competently.
You have to buy a new router. That's
It has nothing to, well,
that.
I mean, because it makes my stream crash every 2 hours. You mean?
Yeah, I mean, you have to stream 2 hours and a half.
I
It
know,
will
but
be
I don't
better.
think you understand the amount of devices that are on my network and how well the router does. Um, my
Mm.
uncle works out of the garage, so they sometimes have 3 computers hooked up to the router. Okay, and then
Okay.
there's like 4 houses in the TV. There's like 4 houses in the TV. There's like 4 TVs in the house that use internet at least. There's
Wi-Fi or wired.
only like couple, or I think maybe one is wired. There are wires throughout the house, and
Um,
then there's um, you know, a tablet. More, there's like 3 tablets at least, a switch. My uncle like recycles electronics, so we probably have like maybe 3 or 4 phones on the device at any time
oh,
or more.
that's cool.
So yeah, the router does suck for crashing my stream every 2 hours, but it's maybe juggling 25 things
Yeah.
or more. No joke. Like sometimes the
But it,
PS4, the PS3, I have like 4 computers in the house. I'm not trying to brag.
do
I'm
you
just
have
saying that there are. It's not like it's good technology. I'm just saying there's like 30 things hooked up to this router, and it's
yeah.
insane.
I wish I can wire all my house with internet cables, but I can't. I mean, I can. It's just difficult.
All right, I'm about to pull it.
Yeah. Can you pull it for me?
Mm-hmm. It's going nuts.
Yeah. Do you like it?
Yeah, I liked it. It was a little too extreme though. Like it's like slot machines aren't in an earthquake, bro. It's like just the real spin.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
that could happen
how
like
about
when it's like a during like a winning animation, maybe.
it has to have another one. And I think that I'm going to use a banner as it for the 4 things that you want: loser, double win, triple win, triple seven. Those 4, right? Because I don't know how to set the loser. I mean, I have to make more spinning thing.
Well, unfortunately with this system, like I can't tell you what numbers are gonna be what. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's kind of weird to make
yeah,
um so I don't know what the answer is. But like you can use the banner on the
yeah,
top for the winners, right? Like
yeah.
three sevens, we
The
know it's gonna be
prize.
three sevens, and then just say three of a kind and say pair. And then the
Yeah, I just
numbers maybe just spin arbitrarily. I could
yeah,
have like,
yeah,
if you want to build a couple spins that end up at different numbers, I could build in an RNG that gives you like one of three random spins, but I don't know if that's too much work. Like people aren't looking at that many details.
yeah. I mean, they have to look for the hot always.
It's in the heads up display.
Yeah.
I
Can you
wish we
check the
could put
wall?
variables. I wish we could put variables and indicators. That'd be sick. What? What'd you say?
Can you check wall? Bebop says that she wanted to
I don't know why that's not spinning
check
again.
if there is collision settings inside wall.
Inside a visual effect.
Yeah,
You can
wall.
the only thing you can do now is like control the collision here.
The new collision.
You can give it a box, but then yeah, you have to control. Well, I don't even know if you can control this with an actor property switcher. I haven't tested it enough. Especially not, it's not going to work with the logic asset. You're going to have to use like a concrete tile. Probably. But I haven't tested enough. Yeah. I didn't get much done. Really. Like I said, I monologued for a long time about what I did over the weekend. Hey, SP. Interruptible. Why wasn't this spinning again? Do I have one of these that are not interruptible? Interruptible, true. Interruptible, true. Interruptible, true. Ah. There it
There you have.
was, Roxy. There it was. So now I should be able to spin over and over. Let's do some sounds before we sign off today. I feel like I haven't done enough. So there is slot machine in here. There's so many new sounds. I have not gone through this. I don't know if my sound is turned up. It is not,
Your
obviously.
GameMaker sound.
Oops. We'll turn off YouTube music. What the heck?
I'm gonna listen to your stream.
There. That'll work. Slot. Slot. Ooh. Is that on? I think you heard that. I think I had the volume turned down, luckily. Oops. I don't want to use that. Yeah. Okay.
That's a good one.
No, it's like an automatic winner. It's weird. These are better. These are new. That one's not new. I use... Well, maybe it is. No, these aren't new. I use this as a background in one of our games. Yeah, that's like a... It's like Contra or something. Reminds me of like a Nintendo game.
Yeah.
I like this one almost for now. You could always build some sort of RNG to give you different sounds, but that probably doesn't make sense. The same slot machine will always make the same sound. So is this a 3D sound? No, because it's local. Only people are going to hear it when they pay. So pay.sp. Is it interruptible? True, by itself. I'm just going to say interruptible, I don't know. Now let's do a winner.
Nasma says if you got your new computer.
Not yet. Hasn't even been fulfilled yet. Sent out yet. I haven't checked yet today though. I'm just being
How long it
I'm
have
being
been?
patient. Trying to be patient.
Like 2 months, 3 months.
How long have I been waiting for a new computer?
Yeah.
Probably since like February 2022.
Oh.
But I ordered it like a week ago. So weird. I don't know what a winning like.
What?
What's the winner? What's a good winning sound? Let's look at categories. Let's look for entertainment, arcade, celebration, entertainment, arcade, arcade machines.
Gambling.
What?
Gambling.
You see gambling?
Gambling.
Just give me a second. Arcade notification positive. Okay. We're getting there. We got stuff. You saw gambling? Oh yeah, there's gambling right there, obviously. We already saw this. Oh, here's a win. Arcade wheel spin win. Doesn't make much sense. Yeah, we saw this. We definitely should put that in 777s. Fireworks and everything. Alright, that's it. So let's use this sound for all of the winning messages. So it's like 777.sp, 3kind.sp. Pair.sp. Alright, so at least there's a spin and a sound for all the wins and losers. This is visual effect. I don't really know what to do with visual effects yet, so. We'll just hold off. Alright. What do you think, Roxy?
I am excited to check how it looks. How it sounds.
Wobble on over here. Oh, shit. I don't have any catwalks. I don't know why it doesn't stay persistent sometimes, and sometimes it does. Maybe just load when I load back in. It'll be interesting testing persistent variables. These also have sounds, you know? It spins too long. So obviously I have to stop it with the other messages. Let's just stop. So I did loser.sp. Um, 777.sp. Kind.sp. Pair.sp. So I kept my catwalk this time because I just loaded back into GameMaker. Perfection. It refreshes after a save. Good to know. That's all I got. But yeah, it seems to be working. You can see those have a little visual effect and a sound. They all just make the generic collect thing and a sound. And those should be... I can't remember if I did SB messages there. I should have. But I'll have to check. So I'm pretty sure. Those should only be heard by the local system. Alright, before we sign off, let's bet it all. Let's bet the house. Anything you want to say before we sign off, Roxy? Are you still there?
Dude. Yeah. Here.
Cool, cool. I'm gonna bet 102. Let's go. Wait, let
I'm
me...
going to make that room smaller. You know,
I don't
with the
know. It's...
buttons on the side.
Yeah, as long as there's enough space to do it all.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And... Wait.
Lost it all. Wait for what?
I got your stream mute because I don't want to hear myself.
Oh. Well, let me just get some gold here.
Okay.
All right, back to 100. All right, what are we betting? 109. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, another loser, man. What do I gotta do around here? Okay, but that's gonna be it for today. I will be back. This week things are really starting to come together. So I'm gonna be working on putting on the production and just like putting the final touches onto things. So you'll be seeing that towards the end of the week. And yeah, it'll be a good time. Roxy's working on some more material for inviting artists into the productions. So be on the lookout for that, and I'll probably talk about it later streams as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the last payout part. That is something I've been thinking about. I'm probably just gonna, I'd have to add another variable or just think about the logic. But yeah, the last payout zeroes out. I was just gonna change the name of it to just payout instead of last payout. Call it a day, but we'll see. All right, everybody. Much love. I appreciate you hanging out. I will be back. Hopefully, Bruno streams tomorrow for Lucky Miner Wednesday so you can earn some sand. But I'll be around as well, and we're gonna finish this up. Have some pretty sweet shows, right, Roxy?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later then. Wait, is anybody streaming?
Yeah, let me see. Okay, the Sandbox. It's just one guy.
Okay. There's not anybody out that I'm gonna stream today, or I'm gonna raid today. So yeah, much love. Appreciate you very much, and I will talk to you later.
Later. Bye bye.